Welcome viewers again to Lanzarote. I've got a list of serious questions to ask my special guest, and we're also going to say a wee bit about the tourists not welcome. Are there any protests in Lanzarote? I'm going to tell you about some news in Lanzarote that might surprise you. Tourists are very welcome here, and I've got a man who's going to tell you all about it. It's Mr. Travel-On, Dave. How you doing, Dave?
Yeah, I'm here, and you're all bloody welcome. You are all welcome in Lanzarote.
All right.
That's what it's all about.
Great to be here, Dave. So we're going to do a wee walk in Playa Blanca. Beautiful here, isn't it?
It's gorgeous down here. So this is the main front, so this is the main Playa Blanca town beach.
Yeah.
It's where all the locals come actually, but it's very, the tourists do love it as well. And then you've got the other beach which is further up there called Playa Dorada. But
Yeah.
it's a busy old time for tourists. It's November and it's actually quite busy here.
And we were having a wee chat. Obviously you've seen some of the protests in different places. It's more about the cost of living here and getting affordable housing, so tourists are definitely welcome. And they've started a new campaign saying Lanzarote
loves tourism, so when you're going around, they're more in Porto del Carmen. We might see some on the bars and restaurants. There's a big poster that says Lanzarote loves tourism, so they're anti-protests against the protesters.
I like it.
Not protesting about tourism anyway, it is the fact that there's nowhere for people to live and all the houses are rented out as holiday homes. That's all it is.
So there is some issues to address, definitely, but it's not really going to affect your holiday here if you come as a tourist.
You won't see anything.
Yeah, we're going to take a wee walk along here. This is a beautiful seafront here. Round the corner there takes you to the Bikers and the Hearts Bar. I'm going to do a video later on showing you that as well. We're going to have a wee walk with Dave. I'll leave a link to Dave's channel at the end. He's got lots of videos in Lanzarote. And I've got some serious questions to ask you, Dave. Okay. Right. I'm going to ask you now. You've done a lot of hotel reviews. You've stayed in hotels. You've been to viewers hotels. What's the best hotel you've been to in Lanzarote?
The favourite hotel, well, my favourite hotel, which I haven't stayed in, is called the Farallones Hotel. It's the 5-star.
I know that one.
That place is like another world. But here in Playa Blanca, you've got the other 5-star, which is the Princess Yaiza. That's Mrs. Travel-On's favourite one. Because she gets her nails done there and she gets her hair done there, and it's 5-star. And I did treat her for one night. It cost me a fortune, but I did treat her for one night.
I seen that video.
Yeah, and that's probably, they're the two best hotels in Lanzarote, but you're going to need a lot of wonga to go there. Normal hotels, which could be affordable, in Costa de Guise you've got the Barcelo Adults Only. That's quite a nice hotel. The food there is amazing, and sort of not bog standard, but normal hotels that are quite good. If you've got a family, Lanzarote in Playa Blanca, because it's got its own water park. And Porto del Carmen, I mean the Sol Lanzarote is not a bad one for families, but there's loads.
Sol Lanzarote as well. Oh, people getting their ice cream there. So there's a wee recommendation for you as well. Now, you stay in Playa Blanca, okay? Now, there's lots of restaurants here, as you can see. What's your favourite restaurant? Where would you go for a meal with the family if you were here?
Indian restaurants, there's two. I love an Indian restaurant. We've been to one. There's this side by the harbour is the Indian Curry House, and then that side is La Salle, a little bit further on by Bikers, a little bit further past Bikers, which you are going to have to go and walk there and do the video because it's brand new. They've got loads of new restaurants there. They've got an Indian restaurant, an Italian restaurant, and a Chinese restaurant in La Salle. It's at the front of the new Barcelo Playa Blanca Hotel, which, Kev, I have to say, I don't know if it's going to be my favourite hotel, but I have got a free night in the Barcelo Playa Blanca, biggest hotel in the Canary Islands, just been built. And when I started the channel, I followed the whole building.
I remember.
And I've got a free night in there, which I haven't cashed in yet, so that one could be the new one.
That's coming soon. Viewers, you will have to check that out. A free night coming soon. I was just looking behind you. How nice is it here, Dave?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. It's about 25, 26 degrees. There's a tiny bit of wind, but not much. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, but I'm not a beach person. I don't know about you, I can't stand the beach.
I don't mind the beach. I like swimming in the sea sometimes. I never do it in these trips. I never get time.
You need to do a video of you swimming in the sea.
I might put people off. Nice wee restaurants here as well.
It's a new restaurant.
Is it new?
Marineros, and it's next door to one of the oldest restaurants on the island called Casa Pedro.
Casa Pedro.
This is just closed down.
Was it shut down?
Yeah, it's closed down. It was owned by an old guy, and he was a really, really old guy. He's been there for years, and he closed it. I think he retired.
That's a shame.
But this was in the newspaper because somebody came in here and ordered what they thought were prawns, but they actually came out like lobsters, and it was like €75 for like 4 prawns, and it made it in the local press.
They made it in the local press?
Not the local press, the national press, sorry, in the UK. It's in the Sun newspaper, and then it closed shortly after that.
It must have been a wee surprise from that one. So I've got a quick question. Now, Dave runs an excursion company, Travel-On World.
Travel-On World.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you 2 quick questions. What's your best selling excursion, and what excursion would you personally recommend?
Right, best selling excursion is probably to Timmenfire National Park,
Yep.
which is the volcanoes. That's what we're famous for here. We've got a live volcano. There's big tours, like full tours, but the most popular one is probably the half-day tour. I should be selling the bigger one, really, shouldn't I? But I'm a crap salesman. But the short tour is enough for anybody. You go up there, you see the volcanoes, you do the camels, and you come back. Boat trips, probably, I love Papagayo is the best boat trip.
Okay.
Or if you want to go further afield, you could go to the other island, Graciosa, which is beautiful. And the best daytime attraction here is Rancho Texas Animal Park. Most amazing place in
Good.
Lanzarote.
That's good for families.
Brilliant.
Okay.
It's good for everybody.
So I'll leave a wee link to Dave's channel, but obviously when you go over to Dave's channel, he's got lots of links to his excursion company. If you're coming to Lanzarote and you want a wee day out, Dave will sort it out for you, okay?
Always.
What's the discount code, Dave?
TTK.
TTK, use that as a discount code, okay? You get a wee discount as well. So we'll take a wee walk along here as well. All these wee restaurants are quite busy up here. I'm looking forward to actually getting up there and doing a wee walk, see a few new places. So I've got another quick question for you, okay? Dave, what's the best job you've ever had, apart from the one you got just now?
I used to work at Spearmint Rhino in a lap dancing club as a DJ. That was probably the best job I ever had, but really the best job was working at McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah. I loved it. It was the best. Everyone was young. Everyone was the same age.
Yeah.
And we all just worked together, played together, partied together. And I was a rep for a long time. So I suppose I've done some crazy jobs from lap dancing clubs to 18s to 30s repping to working at McDonald's. McDonald's was my favourite, as you would say, proper job.
Yeah.
Even though repping is a proper job, that was just a party time.
It was. So you're a rep in Cavos. Check out my videos in Cavos.
Yes, I love them
yes.
videos.
And I think everybody agrees now when I've done the videos in these places, the strips like Cavos and some other places I've been to, it's not really the same as it was years ago, Dave, was it?
It's completely different.
Completely different.
And I couldn't believe when you were walking down Cavos High Street, there were like Greek restaurants smashing plates. Back in the day, you were just smashed generally.
Yeah, just all bars.
No plates were smashed, you were just smashed. There was nothing else. And the reason all the 18 to 30s and the crazy holidays stopped was when these came out, because it used to be what happened on holiday stayed on holiday. Now it's what happens on holiday gets recorded and put on Instagram and YouTube. So the youth of today are too scared to misbehave, I think.
Yeah, I think it's all different now with TikTok. Dave's big in TikTok as well. You over 100,000 followers.
150.
150? I didn't know you were up to that.
Yes.
Wow, 150,000 followers on TikTok. So check out Dave on TikTok as well. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel pinned in the comments. Do me a wee personal favour. If you love Lanzarote, I only recommend channels I think you're going to like. I never recommend anything that I don't think you'll enjoy, and I know you'll really, really like Dave's channel. He's got all sorts of videos on there. As I said, and if you're coming to Lanzarote, you think they're going to Playa Blanca, Porto del Carmen, Costa Teguise, Dave has done videos all over the place. Why did you pick Playa Blanca to live in?
Because the house was cheap. It was a repossession. We searched for a house for so long, but my bloody wife, Mrs. Travelone, she was like, I do not want to live in Playa Blanca. And then this house came up. I said, come on, let's just go and have a look at it. And we'd searched for about 3 months for any house. We'd have bought anything at that time. And she went, oh, I like it. I said, but it's Playa Blanca. She went, I can live with that.
Oh, and I bet you're glad you've done it now.
Yeah, it's lovely down here.
It's a lovely resort, Playa Blanca. It's a really nice, chilled out, quiet resort, but it has got a few bars with live music and entertainment, loads of restaurants. And I've done a video here letting you know about the prices. It was one of the most successful videos on the channel. I don't know why. Wow. It's like 150,000 views or something, just showing the menu prices, but we'll do another one, probably update it. People like to see the prices because maybe every 6 months prices change, cost of living, inflation maybe change as well. A quick question before we finish, Dave. How does it compare living in Lanzarote to the UK cost of living? Like your electricity bills and all that sort of stuff?
It's probably about the same with lights and water and stuff, but...
You think so?
I don't know how much it is in the UK.
It's an absolute fortune.
Is it?
My electricity bill, honestly, I've got old-fashioned storage heaters, right? Yeah. And you can't get rid of them. I'm in a flat. It's like £300 a month.
Well, mine's about £400 a month.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Do you know what it is? What? It's your wee studio with all the LED lights at the back.
It's the LED lights and the air conditioning.
That's the aircon.
That makes loads of money.
Meeting some viewers there, or guys that you know here. Okay. Right, so it's been good having a wee chat with Dave. So as you can see, tourists are more than welcome in Playa Blanca and all over Lanzarote. This is an absolutely beautiful walk. If you like promenade walks, Playa Blanca is a really good resort for that. You can walk all the way along to the Timothy Palace and beyond. About a good 20-minute walk from here, eh?
You can walk from the lighthouse, which is all the way up there, all the way to the furthest point. Probably take you about an hour and a half without stopping.
An hour and a half? Okay. I
think I've done a full video on it.
That's a really, really nice walk. You go live every Sunday, don't you, Dave?
Every Sunday, 9 o'clock on TikTok. I won't go live on YouTube because it just doesn't work. But I have 2 cameras. I'm a proper geek. I have the TikTok that way and I have a camera that way. So I film everything that I film on live and post it on YouTube later on as a catch-up. Okay, that's interesting. So basically, put that in your diary on a Sunday, 9 o'clock. On TikTok, and you'll get the catch up on YouTube, so you get the best of both worlds with Dave. So I'm going to leave a wee link to Dave's channel at the end, as I said. Dave, is there anything else you want to tell the viewers before we go? No. If you come to Lanzarote, look me up, Mr. Travelon, www.travelonworld. And if you see me out and about in the street, give me a shout on the live because, and I'll give one to Kevlar, he's already got a Mr. Travelon mug. You can have my famous stickers, and I always say you can have my face on your case. There you go, you can have that.
Oh, thanks, Dave. Cheers, I really appreciate that. Thanks very much. Okay, viewers, so I hope you enjoyed the wee video with Dave. We asked some serious questions there, a wee bit of fun. Some interesting answers about your best job. It ranged from McDonald's to a lap dancing club. That was interesting. So great to meet you again, Dave. I'll leave you a link to the channel at the very end. And do me a wee favour, hit the wee subscribe button for Dave. I'll see you in the next one.